Evo was absolutely insane this year. Arslan Ash is a 6-time Evo champion, MenaRD finally won the big one, and KojiKOG did the greatest reverse pop-off of all time. But now that the dust has settled, I think we're all thinking the same thing. The new era of the FGC has officially arrived. So there was one storyline going through a lot of the Evo brackets this year. The new gods of the FGC have made their mark, and we're witnessing a pretty incredible generational turnover. Sonic Fox kinda put it best. We all know who the old legends of the FGC are, and their accomplishments aren't going anywhere. But you could build a new fighting game Mount Rushmore for the new generation of players. Though, side note, Goichi has been around for a long time. His appearance in mainstream games might be new, but this guy was farming side events over a decade ago. Anyway, this isn't some sudden thing. A lot of the players who did well this weekend have storied careers, but many of them came up quickly and suddenly and are leaps and bounds ahead of the competition. So let's talk about it, starting with Tekken. Arslan Ash is a 6-time Evo champion, and he's won Tekken at Evo Vegas 3 years in a row. Plus, he won in 2019 too. And remember, there was no Evo in 2020 or 2021, meaning the only Evo Vegas that Arslan has entered and didn't win was in 2022. He just wins at Evo. It's unbelievable. And his sets were unbelievable too, most notably his matches against Chikurin and Atif. Personally, I was totally enraptured by the winner's final set between Arslan and Chikurin.
I like that, standing strong. What a jab.
Step left to keep him at the wall. Chikurin trying to step right away from the wall.
Finishes the string with Thorgal. Oh, heat burst.
What a
breaks the
trade.
glass.
Oh my God.
And the
He slides right up in there. Chikurin takes the first game over Arslan.
Going into the tournament, the story of Tekken 8 was that Anna seemed like far and away the best character, as pioneered by Atif. But Chikurin threw everyone for a loop by playing around Anna's few weaknesses with Lily and Clive. And it was clear when the set started that Arslan was totally lost playing Anna into Clive.
The fake outs, but Chikurin not biting for any of it.
Counter hit finishes his string. Heat burst cancel on both sides. Finish
Side step, but recovers crouching.
Oh my God.
Went for a high whip punish.
Arslan
the second hit connects, and that should be enough with the right combo. And the wall, oh, a little too early, but doesn't matter. The low tap, 2 games to 0 over Arslan Ash.
Arslan Ash, 5-time Evo champion, on the ropes right now.
But then he switched to his old main, Nina, and you could see the download happening in real time.
Oh, the down jab to stop it, the full crouch down.
Nice dunk. Sidewall in play though, nice adjustment from Arslan. Beautiful, all in control. Still gotta close out the round. 18 seconds. Did he wait? And he does. The clutch from Arslan. 2-1, not going out yet.
In short, first of 2 sets, Chikurin got the better of Atif, who didn't have time to adapt. But the longer set gave Arslan time to find Clive's weaknesses.
So we actually don't have many Clive players in Pakistan. I was like not super prepared versus Clive, but he was prepared for my Anna. Again, the same time I was like, what should I do? Because I was down 2 matches and Nina helped me, you know.
And like, this is completely incredible. Arslan went from looking like he couldn't even play the game to scoring a perfect against Chikurin in Game 5. Arslan adapted in real time during an extremely high pressure set. That is one of the hardest things you can do in fighting games, and it paid off.
Finishes the string, the
Nice
small punish, breaks the multi-throw.
Gotta do a lockdown. Down forward once, doesn't want to wipe the floor. Too scared to do the wipe the floor now. Oh my God, the down forward 1-2, and Arslan's gonna take it.
And then, in grand finals against Atif, Arslan did it again. Atif annihilated Arslan 3-0 in the first set to reset the bracket, but after switching back to Nina, Arslan got on the board.
The mid follow-up.
Now the question is this dead?
Straight wall splat into Rage Art.
No.
The step! Huge step clutch! Arslan!
And after that, it was smooth sailing. Arslan and Atif know each other better than any other player in the world. But Arslan found the adaptations, didn't cave into the pressure, and earned his 3rd straight Evo victory.
Down forward 1, the down jab.
Challenge again! Double down forward ones all over the place! Sultan, what a down jab, and Arslan Ash takes another evolution Evolution!
But Arslan wasn't the only new generation player building his legacy at Evo. Over in the Street Fighter 6 bracket, 3 young players were dominating the field. Mickey, who isn't even 18 years old, tore through the bracket, running people down with Mai and Cammy.
Oh man, 2 in a row, Angry Bird. He's in trouble here. Catches the backdash. He has level 2 available. What's the meter dump at the end of this? Is it enough to kill? Is the question. Not enough. With that, Rowdy baits the throw, and Mickey, the clean perfect to 3-0, our Evolution 2023 Street Fighter 6 champion, and it's another day in the office for someone not even old enough to work in one.
He made top 3 at his very first Evo, and he's literally the same age as Street Fighter 4. Mickey's run ended with a loss to Kakeru, the breakout player of Street Fighter 6. Kakeru is another young star who's making huge waves, and he played incredibly well at Evo, but not well enough to stop MenaRD.
Caught it for a little bit. I love that. Drive rush, getting the command hop past the body. Level 3 is intact. He's gonna punish the hell out of that amnesia. You thought I forgot? Not today. Back medium kick to catch the side switch. Lightning Beast engaged. How do you stop this man while you're in burnout? Answer is, you probably can.
And there it is.
The drive impact. Here comes the fella.
He gets a combo after this as well. He's got more on the table. The up ball. EX for the kill. MenaRD marching dominantly towards an Evo championship here in Vegas.
Sajam said it best. Mena's absolutely unstoppable run at Evo this year should make people question who the best Street Fighter player of all time is. Mena went into this weekend with 2 Capcom Cup wins and 2 Evo Japan wins. The only thing he needed was a trophy at Evo Vegas. And on Sunday night, he crowned himself.
No way! Was that
One hit away. One hit away indeed. Double drive rush. He has the level 3. And MenaRD cannot be denied 2 times here in Japan. And now your Evolution 2025 Street Fighter 6 champion, MenaRD.
Arslan and Mena are obviously the 2 best players in the world right now, but their dominance is almost unprecedented. It is harder to consistently win tournaments now than it ever was before, and that makes you wonder if these guys are really the all-time GOATs. And look, the old guard hasn't gone anywhere. Furo and Xiaohai both top-8'd Street Fighter, JDCR, Nobi, and Lohai all top-8'd Tekken as well. The old legends are still killing it, but if you look around, the crop of new fighting game stars that have emerged over the last few years are clearly a cut above. Arslan, Atif, even Molgold, these are younger guys who showed up during Tekken 7 and are owning the game now. Same thing in Street Fighter. Mena, Kakeru, Mickey, Lashar, these are not old Street Fighter 3 and 4 names. These guys appeared during Street Fighter 5 and are crushing everyone. I feel a little bittersweet about it, to be honest. Like, I love watching these players, and I love watching these games get pushed further and further by incredible talents doing unbelievable things. But I have a deep soft spot for the players that I watched growing up. Daigo, Tokido, Bonchan, Ni, Saint, Kudans. I know these guys won't fade from memory anytime soon, but part of my earliest love for fighting games was sparked by watching them play. That said, just like this generation got into fighting games by watching the old gods and grew up to be incredible players, there are even younger gamers who get to be inspired by their incredible success. And that new generation will come from all over the world. Arslan put Pakistan on the map, and his success has let other Pakistani players like Atif travel.
I feel so proud. Like, we come from a country, again, that we don't have too many resources. We lack internet. We don't have good internet, unlike Korea and Japan. We cannot play online, but we can play offline, and that's, I think, our biggest strength, you know. And I'm so happy to be a guy who is from Pakistan and who's winning globally. It just goes to show that you can do anything if you work hard.
And Mena similarly showed how strong the Dominican Republic can be at Street Fighter.
Honestly, it's a big honor to be able to represent my people, the people from Latin America. You can see that we've been working so hard because it's not only me. At Capcom Cup, we just saw Blast get 2nd place, and so many kids now qualifying from EWC. So when I saw Mickey in this tournament, I was also proud that it's not only, the genius prodigy from Asia that we see so many times, but I also got some little kids that came out from my region doing that thing too. And, it makes me feel like what I'm doing is worth something. Things are changing
Like I said, it is harder than ever to win consistently, but this new generation is doing it without necessarily coming from Japan and Korea. Pakistan, the DR, great fighting game players can come from anywhere. Back when I started playing, this genre had just exploded in popularity, but there weren't new players popping up every year. Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 hit their audiences, but didn't necessarily grow past them. Now the scenes are healthier than ever. It's not just new players, it's new regions. Fighting games are finding the next generation of gods all over the world. That thrill, knowing that a great new player can come up at any time from anywhere and change everything, is what makes fighting games so exciting. And it's what made Evo this year absolutely incredible. Can I say f in an N board? Is it sponsored? Am I allowed to say f? Great f Blanca. I like Mena a lot. Mena's really nice. He's such a sweetheart. Could not happen to a more deserving guy. I'm happy that he's the best player in the world. I hate Blanca. I think Blanca is a miserable character. If I had a time machine, I think what I would do was go back in time and stop them from making Blanca. That's what I would change about the world.